Toshi. Gotta do Toshi. We'll wait to get some more people on the live. Celestia. Man, oldies but goodies. CTSI for Nights of Insomnia. And then Reactive. Alchemy Pay. Pangu. Wow, we have a lot of updates. And then, I guess Kakinu. Oh, wow. Not bad move on Kakinu. I gotta charge my phone. Yeah, it's a it's a late night stream tonight, but it's because I had a lot of things to take care of. Give me 1 second. I need to get my water. Hi. Gotta stay hydrated. Let's see. What's up, Crypto Cross? Pudgy Penguins. Yeah. We have that. We're going to be looking at what's up. Silver Days is in the house. Let's go. What's up? Thank you so much for the membership. Thank you so much for the mod. Matthew Dropco's in the house. The Mog King. Oh, yeah. Matthew Dropco. You have Cock Inu too, right? It's not doing bad. It's doing pretty good. Up 45% on the month. I think we bounced today. Hope we keep going. Let's do Turbo. We could add Turbo to the list. Yeah. So I had personal training at 5 today, 5 to 6. And then I told you guys I was going to go get a nose wax. So I got a nose wax and I could finally breathe. No forests growing in there. But now I don't need to like itch my nose as much, so I'm pretty happy, but whatever. Bought some more Mog at 14 on this dip this morning. Let's see. We could look at Mog for you. As long as it stays over the 236, 382 from the low to the high, then you're just going to be making the same pattern. Okay. So yeah, we could take a look at Mog for you. Can it reach 1, 2, or 3 cents in the alt season? Can what reach? Mog? I don't know if Mog can hit 2 to 3 cents, but yeah, that's like 1,000x. So more than 1,000x. Alt season's around the corner. Let's go, Vince. I know. Seriously, I'm super stoked for that. Toddzilla's in the house. What's up, kind sir? The best T8 available for sure. What's up with Spark? We could take a look. Thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate you always leaving nice comments. We'll take a look at we'll take a look at Spark for you. Yeah, we have like, quite a few people now, so we can get started on it. Can Turbo reach 2 or 3 cents in the alt season? Probably. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, you're asking for a 1.2 billion market cap. Yeah, I think it can. I think it could go past that. But yeah, I guess let's start with taking a look at Turbo. These are all coins that we're going to be making videos on, so taking a look at Turbo on the live stream. So far so good with Turbo. Obviously, we are having a retracement as of right now. And we said that the 236382 is support, and we actually got a nice bounce Yeah, we actually look at this perfectly. So if Flipcoins is here, I'll be like super excited because look, we never closed over the 382. It literally, look at this perfect example how it literally held support at the 382 at 49. So we never closed under this 3 wicks under, and then we got a huge reversal. So the only reason why I drew this next area of support is because we obviously this was red at one point, and if we did continue the selling, that would be the next area of support. But as of right now, I mean, technically, we don't even need to worry about that. So we could actually remove, remove these and say that the targets on the upside are still valid. Obviously, this sell-off did reset the stock RSI and reset the RSI. So from the high to the low, the target is still breaking over 58. And then if you're making higher highs and you're validating this higher low pattern, then obviously 2086 would be in play. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I'll keep you updated, and thank you. Yeah, so we have a target up to 6 cents. So previous all-time high at 1.5 cents to 6 cents would be the high in my opinion. And anything over that, congratulations. And that's actually more than a 10x. So that would still be only like 3.5 under 4 billion market cap. Anyway, I hope that all made sense. Let's see. I think we're going to fly once ETH hit. Yeah, I agree with you, Vince. I think once Ethereum breaks out, then we should get some sort of alt season. So far, so good for Ethereum. Taking a look at Ethereum on the live stream. So far, so good. We are actually hanging around overbought right now. And the good thing is that the stock RSI is resetting, but the price is obviously not. It's staying the same. So that's the best case scenario. We are hanging around overbought. So the next move up should take us to 4,100 to 4,800 around this area of resistance. And as long as it's under 4,100, if we do get some sort of pullback, 3,000 to 3,300 would be the next area of support. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Now looking at the ETH dominance, I think we've kind of stalled out. We're consolidating right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're just consolidating right now. We are still over 10%, so I'm assuming 14% is still in play as long as we stay over ETH dominance at 10%. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. You're welcome, Toddzilla. It's over. What's up, Gearthan? How are you? What's up, Gearhead? I hope you don't mind me calling you Gearhead. It's just from Rick and Morty. So, Turbo has formed a huge cup and handle, and then the smaller cup and handle within the larger one. Yeah. It looks very bullish, and another coin like that is Zebic. So both of those coins are pretty bullish right now. So Zebic a little bit more than Turbo. How's Zebic doing? Yeah, Zebic is doing pretty. Like, look, it literally it looks like it wants to blast up on out of here. So, Demon, welcome to live stream. You said forever and ever. Yeah, you know what that reminds me of? I don't know if you guys saw it, but do you guys remember the original Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy? Ever and Ever's Real Estate. Do you remember? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Or I mean, that was very. I mean, when did that come out? When did that movie come out? Hold on. When did original Haunted Mansion come out? When did original Disney movie? 2003. Wow, it's 22 years ago. That's crazy. And if it was a car, it would be 24 years old. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take a look at Zebic. And we'll take a look at Toshi. Toshi's actually on here. Someone asked for it, so we could take a look at it. And then we'll take a look at Zebic too, but we gotta wait until Flip comes. Even though he does watch the streams, so I will actually just take a look at it. Taking a look at Toshi on the live stream. So we did get some sort of sell-off. We did actually bounce perfectly from support at 3057. The stock RSI did reset. The RSI is no longer overbought, so we did get some sort of cool off on there. As of right now, support is holding. So we said as long as 2057 holds, targets on the upside are still valid at 3085. 2 zeros 12, and then from there, Toshi to the moon, all-time highs are in play. What we don't want to see is price action fall below 3 zeros 57. If we do, then we are going to get a bigger move down. From there, we could say that the next area of support for Toshi is going to be between 42 and 47. I'll keep you updated as always. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Toshi's done, and then let's take a look at Zebik. Hey, Silver Days, TikTok link from Yao. Yeah, my TikTok's gaining traction, man. I do like that. I do like that. I need 10,000 followers on TikTok to monetize. But did I tell you? No, actually I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know. My top video has like 110,000 views, and it's still getting views. That's a lot of views. XRP, I definitely have to check XRP for you. Yeah, so taking a look at XRP, so the good thing with XRP is although we did have a sell-off, we did completely reset the stock RSI on the daily time frame. And like we said, the RSI was overbought, so we did get a cool off on the RSI, and we did land support at, what the heck is this? Oh my God, I don't even know what I just did. But we did land support here at $3.04. So we said that as long as price action stays over this box, the targets on the upside are still valid, which in this case is XRP up to $6.50. But again, a lot of good things happened with the sell-off. The stock RSI did reset. So once we start curling back up, once the RSI starts curling back up, then we should get that higher high. With that being said, I'll keep you updated as always. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Oh no, oh there we go, that's what I hit. Taking a look at Cookie DAO on the live stream, so we did have a sell-off. We did completely reset the stock RSI. It looks like we are attempting to, so we broke below the 382, which is no longer bullish, but it does look like we're attempting to break out right now. However, if we don't break out over 17 cents, then the next target on the downside would be 12 cents. And anything under that is macro bearish, unfortunately, for Cookie DAO. Targets on the upside, once 17 cents breaks, is breaking out of this downtrend. 32 cents would be in play. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I'll keep you updated, and thank you. All right, we got to do some of the member coins. So Celestia, I haven't looked at this in a while. Is this the full chart for Celestia? That's horrible if it is. Oh, I guess, yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay. Taking a look at Celestia on the live stream. So unfortunately, nothing is bullish with Celestia right now. We are just making lower lows and lower highs in a horrible downtrend right now. Bearish under $2.51, bullish over 377. Once this area of resistance breaks, and as long as we hold this floor and consolidate over this floor and accumulate, target on the upside would be 729 once we do break out of this area. Keep in mind, I'm not really sure if Celestia, let's see, where's Celestia? Here. I'm not really sure if they released coins, and that's why the price is down. Oh, wow. So I guess I'm looking at the wrong charts. Oh, well, I guess there goes that video. I'm going to figure that out. Yeah, I can't find this man. He's going to have to come to the live stream. Let me see. Let me message this guy, comment, and be like, hey, come to the live stream and I can take a look at it. Come to the live streams and I'll take a look at it. Bam. How are you feeling about Pepe? What's up, Gear, then? Did you do ABT yet? No. Can I get an update on ETH RSI on the daily, please? Didn't I just look at ETH? We just looked at ETH. Yeah, it's extremely overbought. Yeah, damn. It's still extremely overbought. We might get some sort of correction. Yeah, but I mean, this is still support. You see how it never broke out of this previous high? So 3,000, 3,300 is still support if we do come back and reset the RSI and the stock RSI. So yeah, ETH RSI is pretty wild right now. Let's see, reactive network. Taking a look at reactive network on the live stream. So there isn't really much to look at here. We had a really good run up and we are still holding support. So RSI is overbought, which we are getting some sort of sell off. With the sell off and with the RSI resetting, if it's going to do that, areas that it needs to stay over would be 4 cents 60 and 5 cents 90. As long as it comes down here and stays over this box in this area of support, the targets on the upside would be valid, which is as of right now going to be breaking through 9 cents 60 and then 15 cents. But that's pretty much it. Nothing's new here. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I'll keep you updated and thank you. Meow, you know that Vision is watching your stream sometimes? No, he doesn't watch my streams, dude. That guy's not gonna watch. He doesn't even watch it. He doesn't even follow me on Instagram. Like, do you know how crappy that is? I mean, I don't even want to make this a live Vision stream, but like, yeah. I have like so many videos, like funny videos sent to him. You can't message this account unless they follow you. And I'm following him, and I just have messages and messages of like funny stuff, like, because you know how he's always talking about Kane. So like, I sent him this old clip. What you gonna do, brother? You know how he always says that?
You ready to go out there and whoop some ass? You ready to go out there and whoop candy ass? Oh, I'm ready.
This is...
You ready?
I don't know if you guys can hear it.
You bet your ass on
It doesn't matter if you're ready. Are you ready? It doesn't matter. What you gonna do, brother? Yeah, that's so funny. But yeah, the punk doesn't even follow me back. But no, yeah, I don't think he watches the live streams. And I mean, I started taking YouTube seriously, but I watched him because I made my channel back in 2020, but I didn't start actually posting content since January of 2024. So I'm going on in January of 2026. It'll be 2 years of like me actually taking, and I've been watching Vision way before that. So he's known, you know, like he's not known, but like, you know, I've been watching him since I've had 0 subscribers. You know, I don't think I'm going over there and, you know, trying to take his subscribers. I think there's plenty of fish in the sea, you know. I'm definitely not doing that or like promoting my thing. And I always like appreciate him showing like off my channel and stuff, which is why I always super chat, send PayPal and do donations and stuff. So, and because, you know, I always ask about my coin, which I haven't asked about because I sold it. But anyway, I don't think he watches me. I really don't, but that's just, I mean, unless he's on a troll account. What's up, Grimaldi? How are you? Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Yeah. Dude, this is like, yeah, this was so funny, man. And he doesn't even follow me. So brutal. He even says, like, what you gonna... Let's see. What you gonna do? Look.
or 20,000 screaming Canaanites.
Canaanites. The question is... What's that gonna do? That's funny. Anyway, What are we on? What are we on? So we just did reactive. We have Cartesi for Nights of Insomnia. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just still not bullish. So there's no update. Taking a look at Cartesi CTSI on the live stream for Nights of Insomnia. So nothing has changed really. I mean, as long as the price action's under 10 cents, it's still macro bearish. So the easiest way to remember is like if it's not over 10 cents, then it's still bearish, unfortunately. Keep in mind, we could still come back up to this box between 10 and 18, still get rejected. And keep in mind, that's exactly what we did. We were consolidating. We came up, got stuck at the 382, came back down, came up, made a higher high, and then got stuck, and then came back down, and then we got stuck in resistance again, and then obviously made a lower low. So just keep in mind, price action might take us in this range for a little bit before the same thing happens. But what we really want to see is a breakthrough 18 cents, and then the targets on the upside are still valid. Then we can say, hey, bull run for Cartesi. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I'll keep you updated, and thank you. Cartesi. Because he said you copy him saying cockroaches is a joke. So it means he randomly is watching. Wait, did he say that? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. But I don't, like, that's not a term that he says, is it? Or maybe like subconsciously, like I watch him and like he says it and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll say it too. Yeah, because you know I watch him like almost every single live, so it's funny because now it's like when a troll comes to my channel, I'm like immediately I'm like, no, you're out, dude. There's no negativity, nothing like that. So it's funny. I think I said it more as like, oh, like look at this cockroach, like I don't know. I don't know, but whatever. I mean, it's not like he's trademarked the word cockroach, you know. I can use it too. We can be the same person, you know. We could be very similar, you know. Like people have similarities. I'm not trying to copy him. I'm just acting myself, and I've been telling Meow Vision, Loki watches it. Vision doesn't typically type in chat. Dude, there's no way Vision watches this. You're joking, right? There's no way that guy watches my live streams. Like, come on. Like, he's not. Like, there's no way. He doesn't seem like the type of person that wants to watch other people. I'm sorry. And plus, there's like nothing exciting or nothing like really, what do you call it, like entertaining about this. At least he's entertaining. Me, I'm just like looking at coins, so it's very boring. Like there's like literally no point of interact. Like we're not talking about cars. We're not talking about eating Taco Bell and drinking Gatorade. You know, like there's literally like nothing about this. That's probably exciting to him, but I don't think so. I think you guys are just saying that just to like make me happy, and I really appreciate it. But I 100%. From the bottom of my heart, really don't believe that. So I'm sorry, but like I really appreciate it. I think that's really nice that you guys are saying that. That'd be sick. You know, it would be sick. It is sick. Let's see. What about Pepe? Yeah, let's take a look at Pepe. Pepe the frog. Hey, but technically I called that we were going to be bearish temporarily, and I was right. See, as I've been saying, or what did he say? As I said, Pepe, we were temporarily bearish. Let's actually redraw this. Taking a look at Pepe on the live stream, so we kind of need to redraw this right now. So we are getting stuck right now with Pepe from the high to the low. It looks like we did get stuck at the 618. And as of right now, as of right now, that is still the target on the upside, 4010. Once that breaks, next target of resistance is going to be 4019. Keep in mind, we were overbought and extremely bullish on the stock RSI. And with this sell-off, it did reset the stock RSI, so we might get a nice move up right now. And we actually did manage to stay over support. We had support at 12 to 11. So on the downside, if we're making lower highs and if selling continues and we break below 4011, then 509 and 401 would be the next area of resistance keeping it still bullish and maintaining this uptrend, because technically you're still making a higher low. I'll keep you updated as always. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. DIA is still holding above $1. Also, Vision phones it in sometimes and barely in is what? Vision phones it in sometimes and is barely in his own streams. What does that even mean? Vision phones it in. Damn, I guess he's right. I guess all of you guys are coming from his dude. Like, what the heck? I thought, like, so, like, I suck. I haven't gotten anyone new. Dude, I'm, like, he's literally, dude, I feel like I gotta send him, like, $1,000 right now, dude. Like, seriously, is everyone in here from Vision's live stream? Wait, actually, like, that's, wow, dude. This is like a pity party. Like, oh, okay, crypto analysis, like, damn, dude, everyone, really, that's crazy. Damn. DI is still holding above $1. And what do you mean by Vision phones in sometimes barely in his own streams? Oh, like he's not gonna like watch. Like, he's not gonna watch me. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, if that's what you're saying, yeah. Like, he's barely like, he's like, oh, I got a live stream today. Sometimes, like, he's, when it's very bearish, he's like, oh, I got a live stream anyway. So he kind of phones it in. That's what you're saying. Got it. Okay. DIA. Taking a look at DIA. Yeah. Taking a look at DIA on the live stream. So DIA is actually still holding up. We were overbought. We did get some sort of sell-off in the stock. We did get some sort of reset on the stock RSI, which is very good for DIA. And as of right now, very simple, above 73 cents, $1.65 is in play. With any sort of sell-off, that's obviously going to reset and cool off the RSI and the stock RSI. It does need to stay over 73 cents. But as of right now, $1.65 is in play. So for the most part, we'll just have to wait to see what it does and what target it hits before we redraw this, before we recalculate the targets. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. It's an old school phrase. Google it. Bro, you're literally using his titles. No, I'm not. Bitcoin and altcoin. I chat GPT this. What do you mean? Wait, what's his live streams? Unless, like, there's no, like, 100% I'm not using his live streams. I think you're just trolling me. But, like, now you said that, so let me go see. Yeah, 100K Bitcoin bull market still live for Dogecoin alt season Doge pump BTC. What? Minus Bitcoin altcoin live stream crypto bull run BTC and critical levels of support and resistance. So what are you talking? Dude, that's like way different than if you're talking about the dot, the live dot. Is that the only thing that you're saying? It's an old school phrase. Google it. Phones it in sometimes. But I think I got it right. What does phoning it in sometimes? Let's see. Yeah, that's what I said. So, like, sometimes in his own live streams, he has to phone it in. So I was right. Got it. Yeah, dude, I don't copy his lives. Like his videos. Like his titles. Phones it in means not very excited. Yeah, especially when we're very bearish. I totally understand. Let me check MOG for you, Matthew Dropco. Because you just bought some, right? Yeah, I mean, taking a look at MOG on the live stream. So we were overbought. We said with some sort of sell-off, support needs to hold at 5.013 to 5.015. And we did get a sell-off, and we are respecting this area of support right now. So the box that did reset the stock RSI, and it did cool off the RSI. So with the next move up, what we're hoping to see is a break past this previous high, and this previous high over here at around 19. 22 should be the target on the upside. And then what that's going to do is it's going to obviously validate this. What the heck? It's going to validate this uptrend. And obviously, you're just making higher highs across the board too. So the next higher high hopefully takes us back up to the previous all-time high. And then from there, a MOG to the moon. But we'll keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And thank you. Dwayne Kelly, welcome to the live stream. Mog just did that. PYR update. What's up, JR Ford? How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Whoa, what's up, cats? My cat's going crazy for some reason. I think there might be the cats outside. PYR, I hope it's moving for you, man. PYR. Yeah, so it's not. Yeah, so unfortunately, we're still macro bearish. Hey, what's going on? It's okay. Yeah, so it's still macro bearish under $2 and then bullish over $3.70. So unfortunately, nothing's happened with it. We're still macro bearish for with PYR. What's up, JR Ford? How's my garbage XCN looking tonight? A little bearish or a tad oversold? Let's see. Let's look at the indicators for you, sir. XCN. Ooh, we are holding. Yeah, we're literally holding on to 15. So very simple for XCN. If it breaks below 15, you're probably going to get a bigger move down. I'd say from there it would be, yeah, 1 cent to 12. So 1 cent, 20, 1 cent. 1 cent, 20, 1 cent. So 1 cent to 1 cent, 20. So it is the stock. But the good thing is, look, the stock RSI is completely reset. So it went all the way back down to like 0, basically. And then the RSI is not overbought anymore. So the RSI did also reset. So it doesn't look bad, but I mean, people that are buying now are risking big capitulations down. I mean, just keep in mind, XCN did a massive move up. I mean, XCN from the low, it went up 70x. So that was, and it was on Coinbase, so we had the opportunity to buy. But I don't have Coinbase anymore, so there goes that. Let's see. We got to do Spark for the gentleman who asked for it. I don't even know if he's still here, but I will take a look at it for you. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to look at here. Came out June 2025. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for the gentleman that asked for Spark, it needs to stay over 9 cents. As long as 9 cents holds, this thing's going to probably make a higher high, which will be probably 36 cents, up to 36 cents. However, if we don't hold 9 cents 30, then 4 cents 30 and 5 cents 90 would be the next major area of support before we can get a continuation. Not financial advice, just my opinion. JR Ford says, good call. It's almost back down to where I bought it again. Ooh. So you got to decide if you want to hold it or if you're going to just cut your losses. Or if you're going to take some profit. Hey. What are you guys doing? It's like my cat likes to stick her paw in the under like the screen outside. And then the cat outside like swats it, and I don't know if they're playing or I don't know if it's like gonna like hurt her. Hey, Angel, come on. Anyway, what's up, Vlad? How are you? Gear then says maybe a Sunday pump is loading for the weekly candle. Vlad says, hello, brother. What do you think about DGen? I just swapped my 20K in DGen. Yeah, so you're not putting money on any coin if there's an alt season? No, it's just going to be in my bank account. I'm just going to buy Bitcoin next cycle on Robinhood. And if I make it with Dogelon, then I make it. I think cash is king. I think I'm just going to keep my money in my bank, like the money that I'm going to be obviously my crypto money, like outside of my regular money, like the money that I took out of crypto is going to be the money that I put back in next cycle, completely separate from me like putting my own money into it, because that's just chaos if we don't do it like that. So no, like as far as like the 10K that you're asking about in terms of like that I took out of OXT, No. That's what I'm going to be using to buy Bitcoin with the next cycle. Degen for Vlad. Yeah, unfortunately, Degen is, it just broke below the 236. So the stock RSI is completely reset, which is good. So hopefully we do get a move back up over 42. And the RSI is, obviously, it's closer to oversold, but not too oversold. It's kind of neutral right now. So, I mean, it is a gamble, but Degen isn't bad. I mean, if you think about it, it's not that bad. It's a very low market cap. It's on Coinbase. So, I mean, if it gets a Binance listing, if it maybe gets a Robinhood listing, this thing should go flying out of there, like out of this price point. But I wish you the best of luck. As long as it is under 2042, it is bearish. J.R. Ford says, have a good night, guys. What do you mean? You're out? You're leaving? Is J.R. Ford out? So not even on Pepe or Dogecoin and maybe get 20K? No, it's not worth it to me. The amount of car ads? Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's so funny. Yeah. Wait, where are the car ads? Oh, now it's not even here. Now they're not even here. They went away. But yeah, dude, seriously, I get so many car ads after I was looking at the Mustang, and then also I was looking at getting my old car back. But then I was like, never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. We did Degen. We got to do Cockinu for another Matthew drop quote coin. This one. Taking a look at Cock Inu on the live stream. So it really hasn't done much. Obviously, we are still in this downtrend. So we're making lower highs and lower lows. Keep in mind, we are stuck in resistance, but that's not a bad thing. At least we're not macro bearish. Price under 6063 is macro bearish. Price over 6083 is bullish. 5013 and then breaking out of this downtrend would be the next targets. But keep in mind, even if we do get a big move up to 5013, we could still get stuck and then also hit this downtrend. That's literally hitting the downtrend and then coming back down, making a lower low. So just be careful with it. Obviously, if it breaks out of this, then Cock Inu to the moon. And then once AVAX starts running, then obviously this is probably going to get a nice bounce too. So with that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. It's scary, huh? The fact that they orient the ads targeting us from our own history. I know that is pretty. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. But I feel like I have enough self-control, not to like let it influence me too much. You know, I mean, if the guy called me back and said, 10K, I was actually like, when he texts me back, I'm literally gonna be like, oh, I talked to like my car professional, and he said that, and he told me that the car is 25 years old, not 24 years old, but 25 years old. No. 2021. It was sold in 2020 because it's a 2021. Yeah, 25 years old. Yeah, okay, I'm right. So the car is 25 years old. It has 100,000 miles. Like, that is low mileage, but I think, like, he said that I'm gonna have to replace everything soon. So honestly, my price is gonna be more closer to $8,000. And I'm gonna tell him that. And then, like, when he texts me, this is if he even texts me back, but I did see he just reduced the price from 14 to 13K. I'm gonna post it in the Discord, but yeah. I hope, but I mean, I don't think he's gonna text me back. He said something like, yeah, he said something. I actually have the text. Yeah, he said, did I read the text for you? Hold on. He said, I wish you luck on your journey to find the perfect car at the perfect price. I will be at this imperfect world waiting to do business. I don't know, like, I didn't reply to that because I was like, is he like questioning my intelligence? Like, is he mocking me? Like, is he like making fun of me? Like, screw you, dude. You're the one that needs to sell the car. You're the one that has a car that with delinquency rates going up. Like what? I would have paid cash. Like I would have paid like just I would have paid 10 bands. But now you're it's back it's down to 8, you know. So like I'm the crazy one because I'm living in this perfect world, and yeah, as I should get what I want. Like if I don't get what I want at what I like think it's fair, which the I didn't just arbitrarily come up with the number. I actually did my due diligence, and I looked at the Kelley Blue Book value of the car, and the Kelley Blue Book value of the car said 8,000 to 11,000. Okay, so that's why when Vision said 8, I was like, that's like lower than 9 to 11. It showed 9,000 to 11. That's where I was like, hey, like maybe I'll do 10 and maybe we'll settle at 10.5. But after he said that, I was like, okay, like clearly we're not gonna make a deal. And I don't even need the car. Like we drive the Corolla, we share the Corolla, so it's like it really doesn't matter. Like I mean, it's nice to. I've always had really like nice and new cars, and it's nice not to have to worry about a $500 car payment and a hundred and like $100 car insurance car insurance payment every single month. The car insurance for this is like I just paid for 6 months and it was like $230. Like you can't beat that, dude. You can't beat that. That's definitely and it's a dealership too. Like it's a used car dealership. And I don't think I've ever bought a car from a used car dealership. Oh no, you know what? I've bought a car from a used car dealership before. I have. But for the most part, it's always at the Toyota dealership. So like my Scion FRS, and then my Toyota 86 TRD, and my in my other Scion 2.0 release series, all from the dealership, like from big dealership. So even my Toyota Corolla, I got it from the Toyota dealership, because I went in and I was like, hey, like I just need to, I'm downsizing. I need to sell my car. They gave me $23,500 for my car, and then I got this car, and it ended up being I had negative equity, so I ended up paying $5,000, and then and then the rest I was like I'll just pay for it. But it's brutal. Anyway, enough of the Mustang. That's not gonna happen. We're not buying the Mustang. The Mustang's off the table unless Dogelon goes up. What about a Lexus? I had a Lexus IS250. I had the a Lexus IS250 with the sports package, where you can actually, it has heat seaters and heat coolers, and then it had the navigation system on there too. So I've already had a Lexus. One of the best cars that I've ever had. I wish I never sold that. I wish I never sold that car, actually. Like, I can't believe I sold that car, unfortunately. Taking a look at Pudgy Penguins, Pengu on the live stream. So we did get a sell-off, and we did reset the stock RSI. The RSI is still overbought. Keep in mind, obviously, with some sort of sell-off, it's still holding support. It didn't even come down and retest support at 2 cents 40 to 3 cents. And then the targets on the upside are also valid at 4 cents 80 and then 10 cents. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Pudgy Pengu's truly one of the winners this bull run. So congratulations to everybody that bought this coin. You guys rock. And unfortunately, I didn't. But congratulations to everyone who's making money on this. With that being said, I'll keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And thank you. I was looking at the Lexus RC 2-door. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about. Lexus RC. Yeah, these are really nice. They're very expensive, but these are very nice. You get a used one, yeah, like a RC 200T 2000. Ooh, this is yeah, like a damn. That's expensive, actually. $17,000. And the good thing, I don't know if you guys know, but the good thing about Lexus is that it's very, very, very cheap for maintenance costs. And the reason why is because it's actually Toyota. So it's literally a Toyota. It's a high-end Toyota. True story. We gotta look at ACH, and then we could. Did I miss anyone's coins? If anybody's still here, they want their coins looked at, let me know. Taking a look at ACH on the live stream. So from our last video, you know, we attempted to break out. We were overbought. We attempted to break the 382, which will make us macro bullish. Unfortunately, we didn't break out. We came back down into resistance. So as of right now, what you do have going for you is this uptrend. You're making higher lows across the board. Although you're not, I mean, you could argue that you're making higher highs too, but barely. You keep getting stuck at the 618. So the target on the upside are still valid right now, 2 cents 40. And it needs to get over 2 cents 40 and then 5 cents 30. And then once we break out of this, hopefully the fourth time's the charm, we break up on out of here. Next target would be 9 cents. But from the last time that we looked at it, nothing's really happening. We're just consolidating right now. We're cooling off on the RSI, and the stock RSI has cooled off. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Raj, how about BCH? Just never buy a car you can rent. When the rentals are sold at auction, it dilutes the market. Your car's values goes down. Yeah, but I like very limited cars. So the car that I have and that I had before, there was only 1,000 built. So it's very limited, and those cars are either totaled or, you know, there aren't that many auctions at those. There's only literally in the world, there's only 1,000 built. So 2019 Toyota 86 TRD, TRD SE, how many were built? I think it was 1,000. Oh, okay, sorry. 1,418 units. So they only made 1,400 because it's a super special car, which is why I liked it. And the resale value on it was very high for what it was. But yeah, you're right. If I'm just gonna buy like a, you know, a super safe play coin, or not coin, a car, yeah, I'm probably just gonna buy one from a used car dealership and not so much like a Toyota dealership or something like that. Swiftcoin. Nothing's happening with Swiftcoin. Do you watch my update videos on Swiftcoin? I make weekly update videos on Swiftcoin. Taking a look at Swiftcoin on the live stream. So unfortunately, we did get stuck at resistance, and now we're breaking down. It doesn't have to come down this low, but 209 absolutely needs to hold. You're still making higher highs. Sorry, you're still making higher lows. So you are still validating this uptrend. The target that in the price point that we do need to beat is 1 cent and 1 cent 50. Once that breaks, 2 cents 30, and then to the moon. But so far, as of right now, we're just in the waiting room right now. The stock RSI did reset with the sell-off, and the RSI is neutral right now. So we just have to wait to see what happens next. As always, I'll keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Silver Day says Solana. Yeah, Solana's not doing bad. Taking a look at Solana on the live stream. So far so good with Solana. We made a higher high. We are getting a sell-off, and we are staying over support at 167 and 178. So obviously with the stock RSI resetting and getting a cool off on the RSI, targets on the upside are still valid as long as this area support holds at 195. Once we break that, 234 should be in play. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I'll keep you updated, and thank you. Very slow night. I hope you guys are getting hit with a ton of ads. Oh man, I think I have them up every like 10 minutes or something. I think it's every 10 minutes. Flare. Yeah, let me know if I missed any coins. Hold on, let's see. Oh my god, that's so funny. Let's see. Oh man. Flare. Yeah, I got to turn on the light. Give me a second. Flare USD. Yeah, we had another 382 retracement. Hi, Angel. Hi, baby. All right, there we go. Yeah, so Velo, we got stuck at the 382 again. So you're still validating this downtrend, unfortunately, as long as we're under 2 cents 40. 1 cent 60 needs to hold, which it did actually respect last time. So technically, you're making higher lows, and on the shorter time frame and the macro time frame. Oh, let me turn off the fan. Okay, there we go. Fan was on. And then once you break 2 cents 40, then obviously you're breaking out of this downtrend too. So 4 cents 80 would be in play, retesting the 618, and then hopefully a break up on out of here. Demon says, Billy. Oh, they up. Oh, this is another Billy. Hold on. This one. Oh man, we broke out of this. We broke down. Damn. Yeah, so unfortunately we have to redraw our targets for Billy because we broke down. Yeah, on the macro time frame for Billy, yeah, we just got stuck at the 382 or 236 382. Bearish under 52. Bullish over 1 cent 10. I guess we could look at support. I know Flipcoins is going to be watching this, so he's going to want to know where support is. Yeah, I'd say next area of support. So hopefully it's 42, but if 42 doesn't hold, I'd say here, 34 needs to absolutely hold, because technically you would still be making a higher low, and then we could get some sort of reversal in there from there once the RSI goes oversold, if it actually goes down that low. So we are going to get some sort of reversal from there. The sign looks good in the dark, meow. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It was $300. $300. I used my ad revenue for that bad boy. I think it's cool because eventually, like when we move and I want to make like a streaming room, like just for streaming, I'm gonna have I'm gonna have something like this, but it's gonna be the Bitcoin logo, and it's gonna go like straight up in the back, and it's gonna be darker. So and I'm gonna have like lights and stuff. So eventually, I'm gonna be making that happen. But as of right now, unfortunately, I just have to put it over there because that's the only place I could put it. Because I can't put it all the way back there because it's like you can't really see it. CSPR, Casper. Yeah, Casper, like, it hasn't been doing anything. Yeah, for Casper, it's bearish under 3 cents 30, bullish over 10 cents. And then as long as it's under here, it's bearish, and the previous low needs to hold. So you might get consolidation and then a breakup or a breakdown, kind of like what happened here. You literally consolidated and accumulated for 2022 for 2 years, and then you broke down. Do you know how disappointing that is for holders for that to happen? Like imagine holding this and then like having it break down like that much, even that much more, unfortunately. Oh, I gotta make an H bar. I gotta do a video on H bar. Taking a look at H bar Hidara on the live stream. So Hidara is still, nothing has changed from the last time that we looked at it. The stock RSI has reset. Obviously, we came and we tagged support at 21 and 23 cents. Although it didn't necessarily go all the way down to 21 cents, 23 cents did get tagged. So as long as we're over this box, it's a really good sign because we reset the indicators, we cool off on the RSI, and then the targets on the upside all are still valid at 31 cents, 40 cents, and then H bar to the moon. But we do have areas of resistance to break, so we'll have to take a look at that point. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. This is still support, and the targets on the upside are still valid. I'll catch you in the next video. Yeah, HBAR is doing very good. How's Dogelon doing? Yeah, it's not doing anything. Not doing anything. Oh well. It's okay. How long have we been live for? We've been live for almost an hour now. Yeah, I gotta go eat. I haven't eaten anything. Well, actually, that's a lie. What did I eat? Oh yeah, I had a chicken breast and some potatoes. Oh, and asparagus. Was it asparagus? No, it was broccoli. Yeah, it was chicken breast, potatoes, and then broccoli. That's what I had. But it was like 610 calories. Oh, I had a protein bar too. Yeah, I gotta go make food. Anyway, I think that's it for the most part. Well, we got like, I'm not gonna cut the live short, so we got 3 minutes. Dang! Oh, good thing I didn't. Hey, wow, Dwayne Kelly for first super chat of the night. Let's go! Thank you so much for the 5 beans. I really appreciate that. And let me know what you want me to look at for you. So I already looked at. Okay, so we already looked at. Let me see if I can remember. So we looked at PYR, FitFi, right? But it's just the problem is I don't think these are doing anything right now. Unless you just draw a huge candle. Yeah, so for FitFi, it's not doing anything. So it needs to hold this previous low, and then you're far away from gaining any traction. 260% away at 206. So you got FitFi, you got PYR, and then, oh, you know what? I'll look at NVIDIA for you. Oh my gosh, man, that's crazy. I mean, if we're going to get some sort of correction with NVIDIA, just, I don't know if we are, but 133 to 148 would be support for NVIDIA. And then you just asked for XAI. Damn, NVIDIA's a beast. I don't want to hear it, Aloe. I already know what you're going to say about NVIDIA because I said NVIDIA, but I should have never said anything. And so I'm never going to say that again. XAI USD. Where is that? Oh, Aloe's probably gone. Yeah, so for XAI, it's still, yeah, it literally looks like the same coin, like you're holding the same coin, unfortunately. It's still bearish. You're just stuck in a downtrend right now. What you really want to see is consolidation, accumulation, and then the breakout, but you haven't even gotten that because we haven't found it. We haven't established a floor yet for XAI. So we need to establish a floor. Hopefully it keeps us over 3 cents 90 for XAI. No correction yet. Earnings on August 27th. Aloe is here. I'm surprised you didn't say anything about me bringing up NVIDIA. Oh yeah, your earnings call. That's funny because one of my stocks had an earnings call today, and it was very bad. I didn't even. Yeah, like whatever. Horrible. Anyway, I think that's it. I gotta eat, so it's been an hour. Um, Dwayne Kelly, first of all, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Second of all, I think I looked at all your coins. Third of all, is there anything else you want me to look at for you before I end the live stream? Before I go to my ending, whatever you call it, my outro. I can't stand this stock. Yeah, that's dude. You're not supposed to look at it. So just don't look at it. With the stock market, just you're like, if you're gambling on crypto, that's one thing. But like, the stock market should just be like retirement, right? You should just pick your stocks that pay good dividend or that like you use. Like for example, like I use AT&T. I like Carnival. I like Disney. So these are all things that I spend my money on. So these are all stocks that theoretically I would have. I'm not gonna tell you guys what I have, but like later meow. Time to play Switch 2. Let's go. Yeah. So I think yeah we're gonna call it. We've been live for about an hour. But yeah, Aloe, just put it away. 20 years, 30 years, just take it out of your checks or just do recurring, like $100 a paycheck or $50 a paycheck. Um, yeah, UPS. Yeah, UPS isn't a bad one. Like, let me look up UPS. Let me look at UPS right now. Yeah, no, dude. UPS pays 6.38 dividend. What the heck, dude? UPS pays 6.38%. That's insane. I need to add this to my watch list. What the heck? And the price is like perfect to get into right now. Wow. What about FedEx? Oh, FedEx is beast. Yeah, 2.36. Dude, UPS pays 6% dividends. That's insane. I can't even tell you guys that. Damn, Dwayne Kelly, that's crazy. Can you buy me some? Can I buy like 10 and then I get it for 950 instead of 1,000? Oh, I'm definitely buying this next paycheck. No, I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to look into it and see if I want to allocate some funds to this because UPS is down 20%, but in the past 5 years it's also in a downtrend. But on the max, it's literally just it's just going up. Like it's kind of going sideways and up and it's at its low. So UPS doesn't look bad, especially at 6%. I could just put the 10K I sold. Yeah, I could just put the 10K I sold in from OXC into UPS, and I get $638 per year in dividends. I only pay 94 for one share. Oh my gosh, good for you, man. Hey, I'm gonna buy some. I'll let you know when I buy some. I can't right now, but I'll let you know when I buy some. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, like Toyota's a good one. Yeah. Anyways, with that being said, some company is gonna put it out of business. You mean UPS? Anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it because I need to go. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes, nothing more. Thank you so much for the super chat, Dwayne Kelly. Thank you so much for the subscribers, the members, and all of your support. I really appreciate it. We'll be going live again tomorrow. Just remember, I will be on vacation on Sunday to Saturday. I will be on a cruise, but I am still going to live stream because I said I was going to live stream every day in July. So starting Sunday, the setup's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be on my laptop. So but we're still going to get it in. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for coming by. Have a great weekend. Have a great Friday night, and see